Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let us bow down and in all our humility surrender to Shri Mataji for this morning's meditation with the desire in our hearts to achieve and experience the thoughtless and the doubtless states in our meditation today. That our attention can be anchored at Shri Mataji's lotus feet on our Sahasrara, that we can feel the love and the compassion of the ocean of forgiveness that is Shri Mataji flowing from our hearts. That we can feel the union of our Atma, the spirit, with Paramatma, the all-pervading power. Mother, we humbly invite you to please be present during the meditation session. Let us be part and parcel of the whole. Let us raise our kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan. Keeping our attention on the Sahasrara, just let's watch our Muladhara, the base of our spine, the base of our palms. And with all our hearts, we ask, Mother, please, let my Muladhara be healthy and strong. Mother, please, let my Muladhara be healthy and strong. Mother, I am innocent. Please let my Muladhara be healthy and strong. Mother, let me be worthy of your appreciation and love. Mother, please let my Muladhara be healthy and strong. Let's move our attention to the right Svadhisthana. Put our left hand on the right Svadhisthana. And say the mantra for Shri Hazrat Ali Fatima B. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hazrat Ali Fatima B. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha.
श्री हजरत अली के 5 नाम। श्री अमीर अल मुमिनीन। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री अमीर अल मुमिनीन साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री अबू तुराब। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री अबू तुराब साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री असदुल्ला। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री असदुल्ला साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री हैदर अल करार। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री हैदर अल करार साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री सफदर। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री सफदर साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Keeping our attention on the Swadhisthana, let's continue listening to Shri Mataji's talk from yesterday.
That she's seen me after 12 years. The tears started rolling her eyes. Absolutely, she couldn't say anything, just she came and fell into my arms. And she said, where were you last? All these days I've been trying to trace you out. And then she started describing me and all. Then Shai Ludhianvi was there and he said that how this lady is here. They said, this is her work. Oh God, why didn't you tell us? You see, we'll give our lives for her. And they were all amazed how they were changed. She said, no money, nothing. I'm going to give money for this project. Nothing doing. See now, I was a housewife, just an ordinary housewife. Shai Ludhianvi was there and he said that how this lady is here. They said, this is her work. Oh God, why didn't you tell us? You see, we'll give our lives for her. And they were all amazed how they were changed. She said, no money, nothing. I'm going to give money for this project. Nothing doing. See now, I was a housewife, just an ordinary housewife. I didn't have so many rights on my husband's property or anything, and my brother, another dominating fellow, both of them put together just were about to kill me that night with their temper and anger. I stood them down. And then, when I told my husband and my brother, they were amazed. I said, they are the ones who have become like that. And see the change, how much they have. And then they said, no more we are going to say no to any charitable institution. This is the last mistake we have committed. And the whole idea of earning and money and this and that just toppled down. And she has acted in many films for charity. And this Ludhianvi also wrote many things for charity. So a woman can make a man a charitable personality because she herself is charitable. She has so many beautiful, she is an artist. And she can create beauty around her, in her household, in her family, in her society, everywhere. But no, women want to fight like men. They will have associations. They will have, what do you call that, labor sakasta? क्या बनाते लेबर लोग क्या बना unions. They would like to have unions to fight for their rights. I agree that some of the men have been extremely cruel, some of the laws are extremely cruel, this thing, that thing, and that they have to be told. But this is not the way. There is another way of improving these men who try to destroy the women. Because women have one very great quality, that Ganas are with them. And Sri Ganapati is with them. He'll never side with men. If they are chaste and do not try to show off their body and show off their beauty and want to make sort of a capital out of it. Such women are extremely powerful. Extremely powerful, and they show their valor when it comes to anything. Like we had Jhansi Ki Rani. She was an ordinary housewife. She fought the British. And the British also were surprised at her valor, and they said that we have got Jhansi, all right, but the glory goes to the Queen of Jhansi. Like that we had many, Nur Jahan we had Ahilya Bai, we had many great women in India because of the institution. Padmini we had, Chand Bibi. There's so many women we can mention who have been great women who were housewives. So the woman's quality are like the potential of the Mother Earth or potential of any energy. Like electricity has its potential somewhere else. You see the lights here, makes no difference. one light or two lights, but the potential is important. So one has to understand we are potential, and to preserve our potential, we must have the sense of dignity, honor, and righteousness within ourselves. Now men must respect their women who are like this. But men are another stupid stuff, because they will not respect a woman who loves them, who is chaste, who is good, who wants them to be collective, who wants them to give, who be charitable, who wants that Sahaja Yoga should be promoted, and the one who wants that her husband should be happy and joyous, and that he should come to Sahaja Yoga as well. Instead of that, they run after some funny, stupid women. What is there to be so attracted towards bhutish women? Must be some bhoots in them, I don't know. That's the way they get attracted. As a result of all this misbehavior of men, women become very insecure. And they get insecure. As a result, the men suffer and women suffer. A man who neglects his wife and treats like that will consequently get blood cancer. And the woman who behaves like this, in this manner, and if she ill-treats her husband, will get asthma, or of a very serious type of cirrhosis. Could be brain damage, could be paralysis, could be complete dehydration of the body. Because left navi is so important. If the left navi is made hectic, as you know, by your running about and jumping about and by being hectic, that left navi becomes hectic and you develop blood cancer. I've always seen that the women who are thin, their husbands are jittery. Why? Because the wife is all the time making him run up and down, do this, do that. You didn't bring this thing for me. I had asked you to bring the Coca-Cola. You didn't bring, you didn't do that, as if he's the sinner all the time. And the man becomes jumpy all the time. Jumpy. He gets something for the jumping and she gets something for her torturing. There's no love. There's no joy. There's no happiness. The so-called figure madness, which is now subsiding, thank God, it's coming from America now, subsiding. This figure madness makes you funny. Women have to be settled down women. They have to be grahastis, that is, the one who settles in the household. She has to be satisfied with her household. If she is all the time running about, she doesn't want to stay in the house, then she is not a housewife, but she is a maid servant. There's a saying that there was a lady who was a maid servant, and then she was made a housewife. But she could not stop her running about because she was a maid servant. She doesn't settle in the household. Now for whom is the household? It's not for only herself, no. Not for her husband, no. Not for her children, but for others to welcome. Like this, Mother Earth has spread all you to come and sit and enjoy. There's a very common thing also in the Sahaja Yoga. We find that people after marriage become absolutely engrossed into each other and lose Sahaja. Then their children suffer. Their children become fussy, funny, and disobedient, tortures. They have some physical problems also. It's a punishment. Not that I punish this, but it's your own nature punishes. Supposing you put your hand in the fire, it will burn. I mean, who's punishing you? You are punishing yourself. Then children become funny. Just for your family, just for your food, just for your household. The selfishness If it crawls up into man, then God save that family. If it's a woman, is all right, at least little bit. But if the man is a gone case, that I should have a house, I should have a job, I should look after my children, it's for my family. Our family is not of one man, one woman, but the whole universe is our family. We are not on our own. And if you become arbitrary and if you become secluded, I must tell you one thing and warn you today, that those people who try to seclude themselves, a day will come when they will have horrid diseases on them. Don't blame Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja Yoga has its own beautiful realm of God's kingdom. But in the God's kingdom, you have to be collective. But a bad wife can create problems because she'll create a problem, she'll form a group of people, group of women, she'll go on rolling down with her boots to everyone. Or maybe she's very conscious of her education, maybe conscious of her position or of her money and all that. Then also she will try to keep the husband aloof. Such people have to pay for what they have done, not because it's a punishment from God. So, Grahalakshmi Tattva in Sahaja Yoga is very important. Those people who have got problems after coming to Sahaja Yoga, most of them have neglected their Grahalakshmi principle. Because Grahalakshmi, if goes out, then center heart catches. Those women who have tried such tricks should give up immediately, because that's very indignified. Nobody respects such a woman. It's very true with the leaders' wives and the leaders. The leader's wife or a leadership is a minimal of a minimal of a minimal of a so-called position. Most insignificant. What you have got is much higher than this. If you ask a saint to become a king, he'll say, what? You want to put the ocean into a cup? Is the minimal of minimal. Is the lowest of lowest. Those who think their life is service are another stupid people. Their life is enjoyment, not service. But that service itself is enjoyment. But if you just keep to service, I'm sacrificing, this is my tapasya, finished. Then you end up as a tapasvi with like a beanstalk thing. You can be used for a cross. So in Sahaja Yoga it is enjoyment, but unless and until you have that essence of enjoyment into everything, it cannot be an enjoyment. If you take out the essence from the cane sugar, or what you call the sugar cane bamboo, then what is left? In the same way, all the so-called service and seva and tapasya and all that has no sweetness in it. It's finished. So the essence of all this is sweetness. And that is generated by women. But they are very strict. Don't spoil this, keep this nice, keep that nice. The husband comes home like as if like a criminal, you know. He has to be like a bull in a china shop. He has to be. It's a good thing in a way. It's nice he doesn't know how to do anything. It's even better for you. But to make him all the time slave, do this, you didn't do this for me, do that for me, is not the job of a housewife. Her job is like the Mother Earth. Does she complain? Nothing. She gives you everything so much. It's the sustenance in her. She was so dignified. Such powers she has. What does she care for anybody giving her anything? You'll be amazed if I tell you today, till yesterday, I never asked my husband to buy me anything. For the first time I asked him to buy me a camera, and you see the result in the evening, what he said. Least expected. Never in lifetime. He used to say, you must tell me what you want. For first time I said something and see the effect, because I have never said to him. So such a woman has to be self-satisfied, satisfied within herself, because she has to give. The person who has to give, how can she demand? She has to give love, because she is love. She has to give all the services. She has to give all the possessions. She has to suit down. What a responsibility, I tell you, what a responsibility. More than a prime minister, more than any king or anyone, is the responsibility of a woman, and she should feel proud of it, that such a responsibility has come to me. A housewife has a much more responsibility than a leader of Sahaja Yoga. But the wives of leaders can be horrid, because they think they have become leaders. Well, this is the minimal of minimum. I mean, it's like I said, the ocean coming into a little cup. And their behavior becomes so funny and absurd, I'm surprised. I was married in a family where we had 100 people living together. And each one of them adores me. If I go somewhere in Lucknow, all of them will come from all over to see me, but my husband goes, nobody comes to see me. He always complains. He is the relation, I'm not the relation, and they come and see me, not him. If I had not given them love, if I had not given them whatever they wanted, they would not have come to me. So they are the preservers of others. They don't have to preserve things for themselves. We have many stupid women with us, I tell you, many stupid women. We call them Buddhu in Hindi language, the Buddhus. Because they don't know what power they have got. They don't know what responsibility they have. I am an example before them. And this is the very big problem with me, that practically, I think 60% leaders have horrible wives, I must say, horrible. And Sahaja Yoga goes up like that with them. They can't live in an ashram. They will have their food. The husband must see that they have their food. It is they have to feed everyone. Everybody has to be looked after. At the end, they should eat. Everybody must get a bed. They must see everybody is sleeping now. They must cover all the children, everything. Then they must sleep. But no, they sit down. They become mini Matajis or greater than Matajis. Get me this thing. Get me that. Just do that. Do this. They don't know how to cook, most of them. Every wife of a leader has to cook and learn cooking. It's compulsory now. They have to cook, and with heart. They should be able to cook and give with love to others. That's the minimum of Annapurna. And the husband shouldn't find faults with them. In the beginning, they might make mistakes, and encourage. Encourage their qualities, encourage their goodness, encourage their niceness. Also, I have seen some very good ladies who were taking very active life in Sahaja Yoga. After marriage, they are lost. Husbands are also supposed to be Sahaja Yogi, lost. Sometimes they appear, sometimes if I am there they come, otherwise they are not there. Today I was asking Arnu, he told me so many of them are like that here. That means there's something wrong with the husbands, because before marriage they are better off. So how much it is important, Graha Lakshmi principle within us, for us to be together, to us to grow together, to feel the togetherness, all the time the oneness that is within us. So yesterday as I told you that I'll tell you about the ragas we have. Ra is energy. Ga is in Sanskrit language, ga gayati, which penetrates, which moves into it. It's the etheric qualities. Etheric, into which you see, you put anything into ether, you can receive it anywhere. So the raga is the energy which goes into the ether and touches your spirit. That is the raga. And these ragas are, I would say, are something like a housewife. Supposing if you stand with a military band, you'll be fed up, left, right, left, right, left, right. But a beautiful melody, that's a melody, you see, melody. And this melody itself is suggestive of a beauty. The way the housewife decorates the house, she smooths down everyone, makes them feel happy. Then she looking after everyone. Everybody knows she's standing there. Imagine, like a modern style would be, you call some people for a birthday cake of your child and you cut the cake first because you are the housewife. How will it look? It is that ridiculous, I tell you. The way the housewife always puts forward before everybody else. They have to be on the back because we have to look after. Look after all of them. And this is what is a raga is. It caters to all your angularities. Supposing a person is very upset and worried, he comes from office, sits down, puts on a raga, soothes you down. It makes you settle down. Like people come home for 5 days, live like, I don't know what to call, not even hotels, but live in a tent-like thing. And the 6th day they are out at the sea. Or they go and stay in a hotel. Nobody wants to stay in the house because there's no Lakshmi principle between the two. But raga needs better is sitting down, settling down. Unless and until you settle down, you cannot enjoy raga. Imagine somebody listening to a raga when he's jumpy. So one has to settle down. And that settling down is what is the work of a woman who is a housewife. And the man has to act, is to settle down. As I have told you many a times, how your left navi goes out in the modern times much more. And many children are also born of the women who are hectic. Is that the wife, normally in India before, see the husband used to get up, have his bath. All the time his wife is not with him. She's cooking for him, she's looking after the children. All the time sticking on to husband also is a sign of boredom. Husband gets bored, wife gets bored. Then they have a divorce. She must have other interests like looking after the children, household, Sahaja Yoga, things like that. Then he comes from the bath, he sits on the ground in it. Now we are sitting on the tables, all right, at least sit on the table. Not on the table but on the chair, slowly. Then she doesn't tell him at this time, why did you do like this? Or this lady was quarreling, or I met another lady, she was telling me you were this and you were that. No, she says let him eat his food. That's why in India, if husband has to show temper, he doesn't eat food in the house, or he'll wash his underclothes himself on his wife. That is how they show their temper. So then she fans the husband slowly and tells him good things. You see, today, you know why my son got up and he said, I love my father very much. He said, really? Yes, yes, he said. He said, so. And husband knows she's telling lies also. But you see, all nice things, you see, and I think better is your mother is much better now. I think I'll go and look after your mother, and your sister is coming, so I'm thinking of buying a sari for her. All such nice, nice things she will talk to him. So he'll eat his food nicely, then he'll go wash his hands and go in a bullock cart, not in a cart, where there is a jam always. All right, now the bullock cart is over. The fan is over. You have to be very fast. Life is fast now. In this fast thing, as I've told you, that on the periphery of the wheel, you have the speed. But at the axis, it is not. So Sahaja Yogis have to be at the axis. And so the husband and wife, the left and the right side of a chariot, have to be on the axis, and the left is left and right is right. Now the women always take more time to get ready. Not me. I take less than my husband. Much less than my husband. But normally. So that is their habit. Forget it. Now women have their own habits. They are women. Women will remain women. Men will remain men. Men must see their watches 10 times. Women might see it once, or maybe their watches are lost or out of order. If they are real women. They are not jumpy like men. They are different. But they are women and you are men. And God has made men and women. If it was to make a unisex, he would have made a unisex. He did not. So one must accept the sex in which you are born with grace and beauty and dignity. Both. And you must know this is women's party. In India, we have this thing. Like, I was married in a family very orthodox where they used to even cover the face and all that. So one day the collector is a friend of my husband. So he told my elder brother-in-law, why not the wife of my friend come and see me? I said, of course, of course. So just to make it easy for him, he took leave from his office and disappeared into another town. And he told his wife that she goes and sees the collector. See how beautiful it was. How beautiful it was. And I never felt that he was dominating me, because after all that was the system of that family. All right, it's all right. But for this, what you need is pure intelligence. If the husband is a dullard, he'll bring down his wife. If the wife is a dullard, she'll bring down the husband. If a woman is very smart, talks well, and she knows how to talk and impress people, doesn't mean that she is very intelligent. I call that person the most intelligent who sees the benevolence, the ascent, and the ultimate goal. That person is the most sensitive, is the most intelligent. All other intelligence is avidya, is useless. Now, on this subject, I think I can write a book. So it's better leave it to the book. And today, let us have the puja. May God bless you. Any questions?
Let's just meditate. Let's just meditate for a few minutes. Mother, please establish pure intelligence in me. Let there be sensitivity, love, and compassion and generosity in me. Mother, please establish pure sensitivity, pure intelligence in me. Shri Mataji, you who are Shri Fatima, the most supreme of women, the leader of all the women of heaven and earth, the queen of the universe, please let your presence be established on my right Swadhisthana. Mother, I surrender to you.
Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Om Tameva Sakshat, Shri Kalki Sakshat, Shri Sahasrara Swami Moksha Pradaini Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
May God bless you. May God bless you all. May God bless you all. May God bless you all.
Let us put our hands together to humbly thank Shri Mataji for the opportunity of this collective meditation. Mother, please be in our hearts and our attention through the day. Dear Shri Mataji, let's raise our Kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan. Have an absolutely fantastic day, everyone. Jai Shri Mataji.
जंग में हिंदू कहते हैं बजरंग बली, जंग में हिंदू कहते हैं बजरंग बली, रज़्म में मुसलमान कहते हैं या अली, दोनों ही नामों में जब रवा है, दोनों ही नामों में जब रवा है, जोशे खुदा का पैगाम सहज के जंग में कोई कहे बजरंग बली, तो कोई कहे या अली। अली 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 मौला अली अली, अली 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 मौला अली अली। माता जी मिया ने हमको संग दे गई, माता जी मिया ने हमको संग दे गई। या अली 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 मौला अली अली, अली 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 मौला अली अली। हाँ उम्र भर जिंदगी से गिला, जिंदगी से गिला, जिंदगी से गिला। राहगीर मिला रहबर ना मिला, रहबर ना मिला, रहबर ना मिला। रहबर मिला रहनुमा ना मिला, रहबर मिला रहनुमा ना मिला। रहमत है मांगी हमें रहमान ना मिला। या अली 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 मौला अली अली, अली 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 मौला अली अली। माता जी मिया ने हमको संग ले गई, माता जी मिया ने हमको संग ले गई। या अली 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 मौला अली अली, अली 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 मौला अली अली। करके खुदा की थी पूरी तैयारी, पूरी तैयारी की पूरी तैयारी। देख के दरवेश की अय्यारी, दरवेश की अय्यारी, दरवेश की अय्यारी। उठ गई थी तवक्कुल से एतबारी, उठ गई थी तवक्कुल से एतबारी। गनीमत माता जी ने ही जिंदगी उतारी। अली 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 मौला अली अली, अली 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 मौला अली अली। माता जी मिया ने हमको संग ले गई, माता जी मिया ने हमको संग ले गई। अली 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 मौला अली अली, अली 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 मौला अली अली। कहा माता जी ने तुझे मौला दिखा दूं, तुझे मौला दिखा दूं, तुझे मौला दिखा दूं। तुझ में तेरा इंसान जिला दूं, तेरा इंसान जिला दूं, तेरा इंसान जिला दूं। बुनियादी हक का तुझे दिला दूं, बुनियादी हक का तुझे दिला दूं। शहीद जो करबला में वो जान पिला दूं। चल बन तू मेरा हम सफर, तू मेरा हम सफर, तू मेरा हम सफर। रोशन कर अपनी राह गुजर, अपनी राह गुजर, अपनी राह गुजर। राह तेरू की तुझे आरज़ू, तुझे आरज़ू, तुझे आरज़ू। खुदा क्या है ये तेरी जुस्तजू, तेरी जुस्तजू, तेरी जुस्तजू। रोशन कहाँ है तेरी ये रुख, खड़ा कैसे मैं दिखाऊं तुझे तेरा नबी, तुझे तेरा नबी, तुझे तेरा नबी। सियाही में डूबा खुद से अजनबी, खुद से अजनबी, खुद से अजनबी।
अनवर होकर भी तुझे दिखता है कभी, अनवर होकर भी तुझे दिखता है कभी। आँखों का पर्दा हटा कर देख तू अभी।
या अली 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 मौला अली 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 मौला अली अली। माता जी मीना ने हमको संग ले गई, माता जी मीना ने हमको संग ले गई। या अली 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 मौला अली 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 मौला अली अली। कर्कश है खुदी का बेलों, कुंडलिनी से देख उरूज अपने हस्ती का जरिए, कुंडलिनी से पहचान खुद को तू रूहानी रोशनी से, दिखेगा तुझको तुझ में अली इस रोशनी से, इस रोशनी से। अली 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 मौला अली 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 मौला अली